What's going on, guys? It's time for some more Pokemon Blaze Black. In the last episode we arrived in Nimbasa City, and I believe I said that we were going to go and explore Route 4. So in a strange twist of fate, it turns out that I have explored Route 4 already, and what happened was we lost the video. So that's 2 down the drain. I think basically the problem was the hard drive that I used was already full, so I couldn't save it. I'm sure there probably is a way that you can save videos like that, but I don't know how to do it, and it kind of threw me off, and I ended up just ditching the whole episode. We didn't really do much. I think the only notable thing that happened was that we now have a Samurott rather than a Duot. I also have Dig on Nidoking. I don't remember if that was on there in the last episode or not, but if not, then we have Dig on Nidoking now, so that's another addition. As you can see, we're pretty much just going to go straight towards the gym and deal with Team Plasma, see if we can get that sorted in one part, maybe take on the gym as well. I've got a few things planned in terms of changes, which hopefully you'll see over the next few episodes. Hopefully I'm going to stop saying as much. I wouldn't count on that one though. But yeah, I'm going to try and read the text a bit more when I'm not talking through all this stuff. I'm already doing a bad job of reading the text, as you can see. I'm going to try and talk a bit more about myself, my life, give you a bit more of an impression of who I am, what I do, which is basically just nothing, but I'm sure I'll find something in there to talk about for 10 minutes, maybe. Not really paying attention to what happened here. I think we just went on a Ferris wheel, which is very romantic. Then, the future I envision. Perhaps I can't beat you here and now, but I'll battle you to buy time for these members of Team Plasma to get away. Does it work if you're telling me that you're going to battle me for a diversion? I suppose it does, because I'm still forced to battle you. I can't just walk past you. So this is our second battle with N. I know we fought him before the second gym, and now we're going to fight him before the fourth gym. We seem pretty well matched level wise. I don't think we have anything particularly to worry about. I don't remember what Pokemon he has. Obviously Maractus and Hippopotas aren't going to be anything too concerning. We will get Nidoking out of there though, and we will bring in the Samurott. We have a Kricketune now, so obviously I'm just going to bug bite the grass type. But yeah, a few changes. By now we'll have the new overlay up for the series. We will also hopefully have a new banner, maybe even a new logo, or I might not use that on YouTube. That might get moved around and be used probably just on Twitter or something. Yeah, I think, hopefully we'll get a few improvements. Oh, Nidoking wants to learn Thrash. We don't have anything that I want to get rid of, I don't think. Thief I'd still like to keep. I'm still holding on to the idea of being able to thief items off Chanseys. Plus the extra dark coverage is always handy. And Thrash is one of those multi-turn moves that I don't want to really have to get stuck into. What am I doing here? Give up on Thrash, thank you. I've probably just gone around that loop twice. Hippopotas with Dig, interesting. So do I just want Swords Dance. Just give me Swords Dance on the Kricketune, please. We will just straight up destroy the Gligar. I don't think there's really anything we can do. I mean, I'll cut the Hippopotas slot just in case it's faster, but it's not going to be. So I'm basically just cutting into thin air. I can't imagine the Gligar's going to live. No. I didn't really see the point in trying to double down on that slot, because I would have been surprised if it survived. Yeah, that's not going to do a whole lot. No, good. But yeah, Samurott should be a good addition to the team. Sigalith, okay. We'll split attacks here. We'll just bug bite that. It's going to be neutral, but I mean, we've seen the power of Kricketune already, so I'm hoping that's going to take it out. Because Sigalith can be a bit of a threat. I don't imagine he's going to be using any of the sort of gimmicky sets that you do see. Synchronoise, no, okay, he's not. It's not going to be Flame Orb, Psycho Shift or anything. I think we've seen that already. Well, actually, that might have been in the last part that got deleted thinking about it. But yeah, I've already seen Flame Orb, Psycho Shift, Sigalith in this game, so the more I can avoid that, the happier I'll be. What do we want to do here? I think we still just take out the Sigalith. I don't remember which attack is more powerful than Samurai. I think it's attack. I can't imagine it's going to make a lot of difference, really. We'll go for a cut on the Golett. Because again, I'm not going to fail to kill. Yeah, exactly. Having said, I'm going to try and talk a bit more about myself. I'll start with the story of now, basically. It is, as I'm recording, a Saturday night. It is just gone 9 o'clock. And I was supposed to be going out tonight to a 90s theme evening. But here I am recording Pokemon instead. Not the most exciting person in the world, clearly. But, yeah. Basically, the place that this 90s club is, this 90s evening is happening, not my scene. You know, sometimes you find you go to a place once or twice and you think, yeah, it's alright. And you go there different nights, by which I mean Friday or Saturday nights, and it's different. It's a completely different place. And you go, nah, I don't think I want to be here. That's the kind of situation that I found myself in. So, no, not going. It's one of those places where I go, I'll have one drink, and I'll be like, yeah, I think I'm going to leave. It's, I don't want to be here. It's one of I think, I hope other people find this. There are some places you go, and it's very apparent that you're not like everyone else there. Like, I don't dance, that's the main thing. And this is a place where you gotta dance, pretty much. That's not me. Which one of these is the gym, by the way? This is not the gym. This is not even anything I can go into. This is the gym, isn't it? Well, of course it's the gym. It's the one with the massive Pokemon gym symbol on the front. Good work. We'll go in, we'll take on a few gym leaders, gym trainers, and we will see how we stack up. I won't bother giving Gravel the levels because I'm still thinking about replacing it. I may as well just keep Nidokinging because it still has the same coverage. Oh yes, I remember this gym, this is great. Where was I going with my story? Yeah, so this, like, I don't dance, which basically renders my journey to this place pointless. Oh, that was fantastic. Good job, fella. I clearly went on the wrong car there. But, yeah. It's one of those, I feel like it's like a hipster club almost. Where, I mean, they do... Am I going to go around the same place again? Oh, no, I thought I was going to go around in a loop again. Jesus Christ. And so I thought I'd done something wrong there. But yeah, it's a sort of hipster club. I don't dance, and there's basically, if you want to sit down and talk, you're screwed. Like, you won't be able to hear over the music. Like, it's usually dancey, clubby, garage music, obviously. Not my thing. So, everyone else that I go out with, they'll all want to dance. They stand around and have a chat and a dance, and no, just no. It's not my thing at all. Like, I will basically just stand there, have one drink in the corner, feel self-conscious, and then be like, yeah, you know what, I think I'm just going to leave. And I don't really see the point in going out for, what, 2 hours and then being like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this. When I could just be at home playing Pokemon. Housemate is gone, so this is about the best time I've got to record. Having found that I've got less time in my next sort of week and a half. Oh, okay. You sneaky bastard. That's interesting. Do I switch out just to avoid the dig? Because that might hurt. No, it's a Plusle. It's not going to hurt. It's got no attack. And also I can just dig again, can't... Oh no, I'm slow. But yeah, basically, I should be at a 90s event right now. I do like 90s music, don't get me wrong. Like, when I went to university, we had a 90s theme club, like 2 minutes from our halls of residence, and that was great. Like, we'd go there 3 or 4 times a week. But the music isn't really the thing. It's the environment that I have the issue with. Like, I'm not a club guy at all. I'm much more of a go to a pub somewhere fairly quiet. You know, you can sit back, have a chat, have a casual drink, and actually talk to people. rather than somewhere where there's like 4 seats and you're surrounded by sort of 18-year-olds who look like they're at 13, and you look around and you go, what the, how are you possibly old enough to drink? And you just feel old and self-conscious, and it's very clear that you don't belong there. So it's just, no, it's not my scene. And it's got to the stage where, I mean, I'm 28 years old now. I'm not gonna spend time going out places I don't want to go, basically. There's no point. Like, why should I? I know who I am, and I'm the guy who does not want to go out to a club and stand around like a dickhead for 2 hours when he could be at home playing Pokemon for a few people on YouTube. Which would you rather prefer? I mean, I know which one is clearly the right choice out of the two. What am I? Oh, yeah, 3 Pokemon left. We'll take this on. We'll flame charge on it. So yeah, exciting Saturday night plans. I mean, just to date this, I have just watched the FA Cup final. So that's my excitement for the day. And now I treat myself to some Pokemon. So it's, you know, FA Cup final and Pokemon over standing in a corner like a loser, feeling self-conscious, hating yourself for a couple of hours, then coming home and being bored. I think pretty easy choice. Does Tynamo have Levitate? Going back to Pokemon for a second. Does Tynamo have Levitate? I don't remember. I don't think it gets Levitate already. We'll find out, I guess. Just gonna have a sip of my beer, because I mean it is a Saturday night after all, may as well go crazy. Oh, nearly spat all over the floor. I drank too much. That was clever. Don't follow my example, kids. Trying to go back to things. Oh, hang on, moment of truth. Yeah, it has Levitate. Okay, well now I feel stupid. Going back to... this is such a shambles. Such a scattergun approach that I have to commentary at the minute. Going back, if I can possibly manage to get through half a sentence without going on some kind of stupid tangent, to my original point about there being some changes coming up. One of the things that I want to try and do, aside from all the graphical graphical, what's the word I'm looking for? Enhancements, maybe? Yeah, we'll say, apart from upgrading the graphics on the channel, is trying to use the text in the game a bit more. Trying to actually read that, because I skip through it. Like, my finger just automatically mashes A as soon as any text comes on the screen. And I just want to try and stop doing that, try and read the text a bit more. Maybe, I mean, I've spent the last few days sort of watching a lot of other Let's Players. Oh, hang on, 1 second. Sorry, there was someone scratching at the door there, that was interesting. I'm gonna go quiet for a second. I feel like I'm being spied on. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me one. I'm gonna go be nosy. Boy, I love Saturday nights. Yeah, okay, I'm back. So, I live in a little sort of flat apartment thing. A group of like 6 flats, basically. And below us we've got a couple of guys. You know, I think every flat's got it. The guys who smoke weed all the time, which is always nice. So that comes up through their room and hits ours. What am I facing? Oh, mine. I assume it was those guys making a nice little racket outside. But pitch black out there. I'm not going to go out there and have a shout. Just knows they're downstairs. As long as they don't come up here and start fucking around with me, I'm fine. You know, I don't want anyone banging on the door, disrupting my recordings. But yeah, Saturday nights are great. Like, it's usually been alright around here, I have to say. Oh, god damn it, the copycat again. Are you serious? I'm getting played here. Usually alright around here. I don't live in the middle of town. I live on the outskirts. I actually live right next to a hospital. So, you know, I mean, if I ever injure myself, it's perfect. I'm not that clumsy. I used to be a lot clumsier than I am now, I think. I've got over the dropping shit on the floor all the time stage. But yeah, we get a lot of ambulances going past. We get all the police cars. We basically get, like, every single day there's an emergency services vehicle goes past at some point. I think Mega Mogwai has the ambulances going past all the time. If I sat and recorded at my front window, I would probably get that as well. Fortunately, I think mine, the sirens don't go off quite so much. What am I doing? I'm facing a digging miner, aren't I? We don't need to do anything with that. We'll smack down it. But yeah, the last few days, I mean, as much as this place usually is perfectly fine, look, all the dickheads seem to be coming out at the minute. I don't know what it is. We seem to have just invited every sort of 12-year-old child to come out and scream and shout outside the window and fuck around in front of moving traffic. I don't know what the fuck is going on around here at the minute, but clearly it's a weekend thing. I mean, it's summer, I guess. Summer plus weekends plus morons is always a good combination. We'll see if that carries on, because that's going to get quite annoying if it does. I think being close to the hospital might be quite handy, because I think I might end up having to just either kill myself or somebody. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, somebody's going to get hurt at some point. That's the least intimidating threat that anyone's ever heard. Like, I'm not going to hurt anybody. Let's be honest. Anyone who knows me would tell you that I'm the least threatening person. I mean, I'm 6'5", so I'm intimidating physically, I suppose. I'm 14, 15 stone, whatever that is, 80 something kilos, whatever your unit of choice is. So yeah, physically I'm probably quite an imposing dude, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not a fighter. Let's just put it that way. Like, no one's getting hurt. I'm just gonna, if anyone causes too much trouble, I'm just gonna quietly sit in my room. It'll pass, you know. It's fine. I'll just wait it out. I'm too laid back for it. Having said I wasn't going to use Graveler, I've been forced to use Graveler. That was, what, one battle? Do I have to do the... I have to just... I was going to say I want to try and do this and just get through as many gym battles in one hit, but every time I go out to heal... You come back here, you son of a bitch. Every time I go out to heal, I'm going to have to do this whole puzzle again from the start, aren't I? That's going to be inconvenient. So maybe I'm just going to have to... Yep, get out. Get out now. Maybe I'm just going to have to try and blast through as much of this as I can without going back, and just try and get to the gym leader, then go back and heal. I think probably is the sensible thing. We might just do the gym actually in this part. We've had N battle, so if we get up to the point where we face Elisa, I think that's probably going to be it for this part. There's not going to be a lot of story stuff. But yeah, we're in a good position. I think the only thing that's going to slow down Nidoking Graveler is stuff being faster than them and slowly wearing them down. I mean, obviously we've lost most of our HP here, and if Pachirisu is faster, we're probably dead. Yeah, we're probably dead. Oh, 1 HP. In before Copycat. Not good. So, in the lost part, we explored Route 4. I've covered that earlier. Having looked up a few moves for Nidoking, I've discovered that Earthquake is actually over there as well, in Relic Castle. I didn't explore Relic Castle, I just explored the Desert Resort, the actual sand area, the open area, rather than going into the castle. I think that's probably not going to be something I'm going to do in the short term. I know you go through it later game and you can get Volcarona. I might just leave it till then, but I know the first, I think, 2 stages of that are Pokemon that are around level 35, level 20 to 30, something like that. So we could probably do half of it, but I don't see the point in going through half of it when I won't be able to access the other half until after we beat the game. So yeah, we'll probably just wave goodbye to Route 4 for now, to be honest. What do I want to do for Pikachu? Well, obviously Magnitude it. Faint. That's going to do nothing, thank you. And now you're going to get destroyed. we've been quite lucky considering the 2 parts that we've lost have both been parts that aren't anything significant in terms of storyline or gym battles or anything. They were both just parts where I was meandering around. So that's fortunate. I'm hoping I don't have to lose any more parts, but if I do, then the grinding parts are always the ones I would pick, so that kind of luck is fine by me. How many gym battles, how many gym leaders have we got in this place? Electabuzz. I think we probably will actually have to go back and heal at some point before we get to the gym leader. Is that the last Pokemon? Yeah. We've got quite a slow team, and we are actually not as well leveled as I expect us to be, because we are starting to find things that are around level 35. The 6 levels we gained from repeatedly failing at the bug gym have really helped out though, I have to say, otherwise we'd have been here at sort of level 30 at best probably. So yeah, the miserable failure of the past, what was that, 4 or 5 episodes, 3 episodes, something like that, has actually turned out to be a good thing, because it's keeping us competitive here. Flaffy, why am I trying to switch out? This is the thing with playing Pokemon, I'm not really concentrating. I don't know why I'm trying to switch out when... What have I got for an electric type apart from a Graveler at this stage? You can lower my speed, that's fine, that's not going to do anything. You're lowering speed of a Graveler, you may as well... Like, why? You're supposed to be a trainer, surely you know there's no point lowering the speed of a rock. How are we looking? Let's have a look. 4 HP. We'll probably have to switch Graveler to the front. I will do one more battle, see how we go. I don't think we're going to get through this. No, hurry, rush, get in the thing, get in the... Oh, you suck. You idiot. Well, at least this better be a short route. Come back. Really? How far is this thing going? Like, this isn't a big gym, thank you. Ah, hello. I forgot about that. Yeah, alright. I'm going to make your head spin with a Pokemon battle that's just as intense. Don't... Were you saying about riding a roller coaster? I don't think people's heads spin after they ride a roller coaster. It's not the spinning. There's not... I don't know what roller coasters you've been on that spin. Like, I tend to find they just go like up and down and round rather than spinning in a circular motion. I think she's thinking of the teacups. I mean, I like the teacups, don't get me wrong. They're pretty great. But again, I wouldn't think that they're going to be something that's, you know, your head doesn't spin. I mean, you can spin them yourself, a lot of them. But if you can spin them so fast that your head spins, you're a better man than I am. That was nice. I approve of first turn confusion failure. Just grab a sneaky drink of beer again. This is a limited resource, that's the only problem. Well, I suppose, considering it is now 9:30, time is also a limited resource, so it's not like this is going to be episode 18, shit-faced, trying to commentate on the worst Pokemon battling of my life. Not least because I think you've just seen the worst Pokemon battling of my life, and if I got drunk I probably couldn't do any worse than that. Magneton is absolutely fine, you can just bring that in all day. They better not have just sneakily added Levitate under this. That'd be a change that I would really not appreciate. No, it's fine. But yeah, I think we're in good shape for the gym, although we aren't as well leveled as I would have thought we would have been. Bulldoze. How does that fare? I mean, we don't really need rock polish, let's be honest. 80, 100? Probably more useful, to be honest, than magnitude. Because, I mean, there's an 80% chance that Bulldoze will be at least as good. Let's use maths. Because magnitude is based off a 1 to 10 scale, and each unit of that scale represents 10 base power, if I remember rightly. So magnitude 1 is 10 base power, magnitude 4 is 40 base power. I'm going to burp into the microphone because I've had a beer, that's good. This is the problems of getting old. I'll finish this and I want to go to bed. You know, you just... When you get past 25, I think, one beer, bit of food, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Like, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's bedtime. I don't care. Like, you just find like you can't drink the way you could when you were a child. A child? You can't drink the way you could when you were 7. Didn't everyone drink when they were 7? Of course. No, you can't drink the way you could when you were like 17. I know you're not supposed to drink when you're 17. Don't mention it to anybody. I don't think they'll ever find out. Anyone who's under the age of 18, or anyone who's, you know, quite young, like a university student, listen to this. Enjoy it while it lasts. You'll get to like 23, and you'll be like, oh, I feeling that hangover this morning, and it only gets worse from there. Like, you'll be in bed like 10 o'clock. I mean, it's not my life, fortunately, but I know plenty of people who are in bed at like 10 o'clock and they're like 25, and you're like, oh god, this is what it means to be an adult. I'm not doing anything on screen here, I'm just complaining about my life, or other people's lives. We'll get rid of magnitude. I was going on about maths, and now somehow I'm talking about the miserable failure of adults to be entertaining beyond the age of 25. Long story short, ball dives is probably better in the long term. I kind of want to keep a rock polish as well, just for the novelty value. There's going to be a point where I get speedy, but it will take like 5 rock polishes. Electrode. Nope. I mean, it's going to self-destruct, isn't it? I can see it coming in advance. Oh no, light screen, that's fine. Well then it's destroyed. Going back to the futility of age at this point. Yeah, like, I used to be able to drink a lot more when I was 16, 17 than I could when I was like 25 even. It's, I think, one of those things, like, after a while it just takes a toll on you, doesn't it? Like, not that I'm a particularly heavy drinker. Obviously, when you're a child, I keep saying child. I did not drink when I was a child, I promise. Like, I was responsible enough to drink. My mum looked after me. I wasn't getting fed bottles of whiskey at age 4, you know. Jolteon. I'm going to try and not make myself look like I've been some kind of abused alcoholic child. Probably not a good look. But yeah, long story short, enjoy the time where you can actually drink a lot. Enjoy it responsibly, I should probably say. I'm not going to encourage you to go out and drink 6 bottles of vodka, because that's just straight up ridiculous. Don't ever do that. But if you can go out, have a good time, and wake up the next morning without a horrible hangover, just appreciate it, alright? Like, if I go out, have 3 beers, I'll wake up next morning, feel like crap. Like, if I have a lot of drinks, the day is, like, that's the day gone afterwards. Like, if I'd gone out tonight and had a fair few, like, my Sunday would be written off. Like, that's it. I've got to the stage before where it's like 7 o'clock in the evening, I haven't got out of bed. Like, I haven't got up because I feel like I'm going to be throwing up everywhere. That's what you've got to look forward to, everybody. So, yeah, just appreciate the time that you have where that doesn't happen to you. I really hope, and the lantern's got Vault Absorb, isn't it? And Water Absorb, rather than any kind of levitate or anything. But it's destroyed anyway. Gravel is coming up with some levels here, actually. Rich Boy Roland. Oh, we've got, oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, then I might keep it. I didn't realise it just straight evolved by level up. That's perfect. So it seems we're going to get ourselves a golem, which is probably actually the first golem I've ever had. I think, actually, yeah, I think I've probably had one traded before, like, not as in I've been traded a gravel and it's evolved. I think I've literally been given a golem. But that is the first time I've ever evolved a golem. You've got style, even compared to Ms. Alisa. Thank you. So let's have a quick look at this golem, because I don't really know what its base stat spread is. Not that I'm going to be able to tell you from this, but we'll see what we've got. Still slow as shit, so that's good. Ow, god damn it, that was the table. So, you know earlier when I said I'm not clumsy, I think I've just disproved that. We will probably fail to make the gym battle come here. I'm fed up of waiting for this. I waited for you once, just sit here and wait for me. You know I want to get in. It's not my fault, thank you. Yeah, now hurry up. This is the worst taxi system in the world. Just what's the American thing called? Oh, that's my favourite bit. Whee! Look at that. What's the American taxi system called? The one where you can just sort of call up car. Not Lux. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, Luxo or something. I don't know. That. We need that, not this. This system. God damn it. I'm not a fan of this system of... What would you even call them? Like bumper cars, basically. They're just glorified bumper cars. That's not the taxi that I'm planning. Like, don't take me from location to location in a bumper car. As much as I like the sort of Tron-style roads that you've got going on in this gym, I'm not a fan of bumper cars as a legitimate mode of transport. Stunfisk is pretty great. I have something in my eye, so I'm going to just scratch my face. That's good. Hopefully that got picked up on camera. On camera? What the hell am I talking about? You know, that camera that picks up sound, of course. Oh, that did a lot of damage, whatever it was. We will... Oh, actually, endure. Thanks. Well, that's great. So, at least I know, no, I'm not going to... That was a crit. Ooh, just as well you endured. Ow. God, like, really? I don't know why. I've got the exact same setup as I had last time, and now I'm just punching this table. I don't know what is going on here. It's a complete shambles. But this is what I get for recording at like 9 o'clock, I guess, on a Saturday night. I should have gone out, clearly. Emolga is the whole reason that I have these 2 ground types, and it's actually still going to take me out because I have 9 HP and about 5 HP on the other thing that's going to actually stop it from just volt switching on me all the time. We'll hope it does something dumb. It doesn't. It's acrobatics. I might even take that. Nah. There was a part of me that thought I might legitimately take that. What do we want to go into actually now? I think Houndoom's the only thing I've got that isn't going to be weak to acrobatics. So we're definitely going to need to go and heal up. We'll just Fire Fang it. It's fast, but yeah, that's the other thing. The goddamn air slash volt switch Emolga, that's it. Doesn't have Nuzzle or Thunder Wave or something as well. I seem to be getting paralysed a lot. And I did this gym battle through the first few times. Rotom. Oh, that's interesting. Is that just Ghost Rotom? Because that'll be perfect. Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you. Send in Ghost type on my Dark type. Kind of surprised it lived, to be honest. That's pretty disappointing. I know Houndoom has more special attack than it has physical attack, and ours is currently set up to be a physical attacker, but it's not weak on the physical side. Like, it's still a strong physical attacker. It's arguably a decent mixed attacker. It pleases me to be the opponent of a strong and honourable trainer like you. Thank you. I think that's the end. We'll go check. We'll get to the point where we're standing face to face with Elisa. I have to say, I actually thought this was the catwalk gym. I thought Elisa was that, but maybe that's not even the right game. I might be thinking of the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. But I mean, I'm a fan of this gym anyway. But we're going to stop here. I'm going to go heal up, and we will come back in the next episode and take on the electric gym and hopefully get our 4th badge. Now the big question is, can I get the intro right? Because I keep messing it up. In fairness, I haven't actually decided on a concrete intro, so I could just say whatever and get away with it. But we'll see if we can get this sorted properly. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to catch all my videos. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.